Now, don't get me wrong. It's not like I didn't expect this, but sure enough, someone offers up a challenge. I accept the challenge, totally turn the challenge on their ass, way more than they expected. And in the end, they go ahead and be a bitch about it.
But why?
Because that's how Xbox people are.
So for those who aren't caught up with the current situation, allow me to catch you up right quick. So Black Lebowski decided that he was going to go ahead and issue a challenge to all PC gamers, basically saying that we could not go ahead and create a build that was a gaming PC for the price of an Xbox One. So I'm like, $400? That's not a problem at all. Now, of course, that's not what he meant. What he meant was he wanted to go ahead and put a whole bunch of stipulations on it to try to drive the price up. So he said, one, it's got to be the same price of the sales price of the Xbox One, which is $350, not $400. He also said it also has to have a Blu-ray drive. It has to have a Blu-ray drive. It has to have wireless controllers. It has to have Windows. And he said it can't have Linux. And the reason why he wanted to do that is because he wanted to drive up the price. Fine. And he said a whole bunch of other stuff that blah blah blah, whatever. So here's the situation. I went ahead and accepted the challenge. I presented him with a build. The build came out to be about, what was it, like $145, I think it was, or something like that. Basically, totally knocking anything that he had to say out the park. So his response to it, however, was this. Zephyrnix, you used the used part. Now, keep in mind, there was only one part that was used, and that was the Blu-ray drive. But whatever. So here's the thing. He went ahead and said on his video how, you'll say PC gamers are cheap. Well, cheap? Cheap? No, wait a minute, dude. How stupid do you sound right now? Because your original video wanted us to go ahead and find a PC, a gaming PC that was cheap. So now that we actually found a gaming PC that was cheap that you didn't think we could find, now you're saying that we're cheap because we actually found it? What? You know what I mean? That's the... Anyway, moving on. So the other stipulation that he wanted was the case had to be the same size or smaller or whatever as the Xbox One. So I said, okay, well, you know what? Use a bitch, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and find this particular build for you. Now, I didn't want to get all disrespectful. This video is not to be disrespectful to him or try to go ahead and quote unquote, expose or whatever. Let me put it this way, guys. The last time I went ahead and exposed someone, 6 months later, he came back on my channel, all of a sudden magically decided to go ahead and buy a whole bunch of subs, lay them on my channel just in time so he can go ahead and expose me by sitting there watching my channel for about a week. I'm just saying. Don't want to go through that again. So anyway, moving on. Here's the thing. Let's go ahead and check out the new build. So here's a new build. I figured I'd go ahead, and since he wanted to play games, I'm going to play him too. And check it out. So this is the new build. For the most part, it's the same. The AMD, the processor is a bit lower. But aside from that, 8 gigabytes of memory, 1 terabyte hard drive now. A flex power supply, which I actually did go ahead and change. I added a Blu-ray player for $34, $35 if you will, and all that. Now, if you actually look, you may see two things actually missing from this particular build here. The optical drive, not the optical drive, the operating system and the case. So the operating system and the case are missing from here. But right now, the price goes up to about $285, right? Now, here's the situation. Number one, let's talk about the case for a second, because that was his big problem was, the case isn't the right size or whatever. So I found these particular cases. These cases can actually go ahead and lay on their side. Just letting you know, they stand up like this because they have little stands here, just like the Xbox One has the ability to stand up on the side, I think. No, actually, never mind. I think they actually went ahead and took that out because it fucked up a disc in front of everyone. But here's the thing. Here it is right here. So as you see right here, it's laying on the side, and it's actually the same size, actually technically a little bit smaller than the Xbox One. This one is actually about $35 right here. This case is actually $35. So there you go. You got this, which is about $285.34. You got this particular case, which is $35. But wait, what about the operating system? Well, like I said before, since the guy wanted to play games, I figured I'd play games too. And I didn't want to do it this way. I was trying to be 100%, whatever. But since you want to do it, since you want to go ahead and play the games, hey, you can only get it from the sales price, I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is actually Microsoft DreamSpark. Now, anyone who knows anything about certain things, you may know that this is a website, a store actually from Microsoft themselves. Okay, just letting you know, this store is owned by Microsoft. Let me go ahead and log in. Okay, let's see here. It's been a while since I've actually used this site before, so start shopping. Operating systems. So here you go. I can get Windows 8.1, Windows 8, Windows 7, whole bunch of stuff for this. And then we're going to go for 8.1 just to mess with you. We're going to go for our highest one. How much? Free. I don't have to pay shit for this particular operating system. So there you go. So let's put all the prices together. We got $0 right here for the operating system. We have $285 for the system itself. We have, let's see. Oh, this was $35. And then last but not least, we're going to go ahead and add on the controller, which this one is new. They got the new price for it. This one's brand new. We also have the headset, which is also new. We also have the generic PC wireless device, which is also new, which makes absolutely no sense because PC doesn't need wireless, but whatever. We want to make it, since he wanted to give us all these stipulations, there you go. It all equaled up to, let's bring out the calculator here. Okay, so this one is 2876 plus operating system is 0 plus $35 plus this was actually $285.34, which leads us up to $359.10, which is less of the price than the sales price of the Xbox One, which literally has everything that the Xbox One has, including but not limited to Blu-ray. Able to go ahead and go with the stream because all those because the stream thing is free, and all kinds of systems all kinds of software that you can put on there that will go ahead and make it equal and beyond the Xbox One. It's that easy, Chumley. Now, I would like to think that he's going to keep his end of the bargain. He said he's going to go ahead and bet $100, right? Well, this particular build literally reaches every single criteria that he said. And not only that, but it's still less than $350. So will he keep his end of the bargain? Well, I would like to think so. Myself, if I'm a man of my word, basically. So if I go ahead and bet something, I'm going to go ahead and deliver. But not everyone is me. Technically, no one's me. So it is what it is. So I would like to think that he's a man of his word, but we'll see. What do you guys think? You guys think he's a man of his word, or you think he's going to go ahead and run back again? Comment section below. I'd like to know what you guys think. You guys have a good night. Zeph out.